Welcome to the IDEC web video series. This video is for university trainers. Today's video is going to go over how to update your UTC registry, that is, your roster of teacher leaders and teacher training sites. In this video, we will explain the new process for updating your rosters. We'll go over the UTC Registry webpage on the IDEC website, and we'll view some examples on how to update your rosters. Okay, let's start with an overview of the entire process. In June, at the Teacher Leader Institute, IDEC will bring a copy of your green sheets to your UTC caucus meetings. You and your teacher leaders will pass the green sheets around your table, make any updates, return these changes to IDEC, and then IDEC will take them back and process your initial changes. Then, later in the summer, after IDEC has processed these initial changes, trainers will log on to the IDEC website and submit other changes using the UTC Registry webpage. Now, even though this new process is going to be web-based, the changes that you make on the IDEC website do not take effect immediately. Updating your roster is a two-step process. You will request changes using the UTC Registry webpage, and then IDEC will process those changes once you have submitted them to us. Most of your changes will be done during the summer, but you can use the UTC Registry webpage throughout the entire school year. All right, let's take a quick look at the UTC Registry webpage on the IDEC website. First thing you'll need to do is to sign on to the website using your trainer username and password. After signing on to the website, you will go and click on the Administration tab located near the top center part of the page. You will then go down and click on the UTC Registry sub-tab. This is the UTC Registry webpage. You'll notice along the left-hand side that there is a box containing a list of all of your reading recovery sites. Next to the name of each site in this box, you will see a colored dot. These dots represent the processing status of your changes to your UTC registry for each site. A red dot indicates that no changes have been submitted for a site for the current school year. An orange dot means that you have submitted changes to IDEC for processing and we haven't processed them yet. A green dot indicates that changes have been submitted to IDEC and that IDEC has processed those changes and are ready to accept any more changes that you might have. There are two ways to move through your list of sites on the registry webpage. You can first either click on the name of the site, or you can use the previous site or next site buttons to scroll through your list of sites. Notice how as you click either next or previous, the list on the left-hand side of the page updates as it moves to the next or previous site. Okay, does everything make sense so far? Excellent. Well, let's move on. Now we're going to demonstrate how to update your teacher training site. Specifically, we're going to examine how to update existing reading recovery sites. You start by clicking on the name of the site. You will then be presented with three options for this site. The first bullet should be clicked if the site will remain active for the next school year. Notice that when you click the bullet, the screen below changes to show you the list of teacher leaders. If the site is going to be inactive next year, then click the second bullet. If the site is to remain active next year but move to a new UTC, click the third bullet. Doing so will make a drop-down box appear. From this drop-down box, you can select the site's new UTC. You can also add new sites to your UTC. In this example, we're going to add a brand new site. Click the Add a Site button, then select Site new for the current school year, then type the name of the reading recovery site, and finally click the Save button. You will see that the site gets added to the list at the very top. To add an existing site to your UTC, once again, you'll click the Add a Site button and then select the first bullet which says Site is currently inactive or is currently affiliated with another university training center. Once you've clicked the bullet, go down to the Find the Existing Site text box and begin to type the name of the site. After about 3 characters, you'll see suggestions appear on the screen. Locate your site, the existing site, and click on it. Now that you've mastered updating your teacher training sites, we're going to learn how to update the teacher leaders at those sites. Our first example will be updating an existing teacher leader at a site. First, click on a site. This will cause the UTC Registry page to load the teacher leaders for this site. If you need to make a change to someone's contact information, click on the Edit Contact Information button. The information will become editable and you will be able to make any changes that you want to the teacher leader's contact information. When you're done, click the Update button. Our next 2 examples are going to show how to remove teacher leaders from a site. The first example will show how to remove a teacher leader who is not the primary contact for the site, and the second example will show how to remove the teacher leader who is the primary contact for the site. We define the primary contact teacher leader as the teacher leader who will receive initial communications from IDEC about updating their rosters of teachers in schools. To remove a non-primary contact teacher leader, move your mouse down to the contact information area for that teacher leader, then click on the Remove checkbox. Once you've done that, you'll notice that the teacher leader's contact information now becomes grayed out. This indicates that the teacher leader will be removed from the site. Removing a primary contact teacher leader is a 2-step process. All sites must have a primary contact teacher leader. So the first step is to designate a new primary contact teacher leader for this site. Select a teacher leader and click the Make Primary Contact for this site checkbox. You will then see that this teacher leader now moves up and becomes the primary contact teacher leader. Now click the Remove from this site button for the other teacher leader. To add a new teacher leader to your site, first you're going to click on the Add Teacher Leader button. To search for an existing teacher leader, click in the first text box and begin typing the last name of the teacher leader. As you type, suggestions will appear. Find the teacher leader and click on their name. You'll notice that the contact information for this teacher leader is automatically filled out in the text boxes below. Click the OK button when done. Once you're done making changes to your site, you can submit them to processing to IDEC. Click the Submit button at the bottom of the page, and then confirm your decision by clicking the OK button. You'll see now that this site will have an orange circle next to it, both at the top of the screen and at the site list along the left-hand side of the page. Thank you for watching this video on updating your UTC registry. If you have any questions, please contact the help desk. Thank you and have a good day.